Hi friend, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here today. We're gonna be spending time here at the house. I'm in my comfy cozy clothes today and the kids are home. They were actually home from school today. They had the day off and we have just been hanging out. And to be honest, I feel like my house is just kind of chaos right now. I've definitely neglected it this week. There's stuff everywhere, so I want to get things picked up. But more importantly, I want to start packing up fall, getting it organized in totes and put away. Because what I like to do before getting out Christmas is really quiet my home, really scale back on decor, deep clean. And I find that that lends to more creativity when I do pull out Christmas, hopefully this weekend sometime. So if you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed about the holidays this season and you feel like everyone has transitioned really fast, this is the video for you because we're gonna slow down, take our time today. So I'm glad you're here and yeah, let's get started. But before we go any farther, I kindly wanted to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. The seasons are changing and I feel like the holidays are a time of year that just tend to fly by. It can be so easy to get overwhelmed, to feel stressed or anxious. And I want to let you know that it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to have struggles or needs or just feel like you need to talk to someone. That's where BetterHelp comes in. If you don't know, BetterHelp is an online therapy platform that makes therapy both more affordable and accessible. I speak with my therapist several times a month, and talk therapy has been something that has been so beneficial to me and my mental health and well-being. Just having someone in your corner who can give unbiased professional advice, who can speak into situations, who can give you the tools necessary to cope with the daily stresses of life or the struggles you're going through is just so helpful. And I think we all deserve that help in life. Getting started with BetterHelp is a really simple process. You just fill out a quick questionnaire, just takes a couple minutes, and you'll be matched with a licensed therapist in as little as just a couple of days in most cases. Also, with BetterHelp, changing therapists is super easy and seamless. All you have to do is click a few buttons and you get to try someone new, because starting therapy can be a little bit like dating. Sometimes it takes going through a few to figure out who's right for you. But I can tell you that process is worth it, because having the right fit, somebody who's aligned with you and your values and what you believe is really important. So if you're struggling or you just need someone to talk to, consider BetterHelp. You can go to betterhelp.com/Amy Fritz and you'll get 10% off of your first month's therapy. And thanks again, BetterHelp, for sponsoring today's video. Okay guys, jumping right in, like I mentioned, we were all home on this day. I'm laughing at the foam roller my kids must have been playing with, but we're just gonna get everything straightened up today. I'm not gonna do a ton of deep cleaning, maybe some vacuuming, maybe some light dusting. I really want to just get everything decluttered and quieted today. That's really my goal. Although I did decide kind of on a whim to pull off my slip covers and get those going in the wash. Typically when I transition seasons, I wash these as well as my pillow covers and my throw blankets. It just feels good to get them fresh. But like I said, I feel like this year Halloween came, and even before Halloween, I was seeing a ton of Christmas on Instagram. And the moment Halloween passed, it seems like everyone's already completely decorated for Christmas, which I love that. I'm all for decorating when you want to. I think that's awesome. But it tends to kind of give me anxiety. And I think just rushing holiday to holiday in your home can bring additional anxiety to your heart. And so I want to challenge you in this video, like, it's okay to take a few days to declutter, to feel at peace, and then enjoy the decorating process. So maybe you're like me this year and you're gonna take it slow, or maybe you're already fully decorated. Either way, I hope this video brings you some motivation today. It was such a beautiful fall afternoon as I was filming this. It was actually closer to evening time, so you're gonna see the house in the dark tonight. But the kids were outside playing in the woods, and I love days like this where you can just be cozy inside and feel productive and get a bunch done. And truthfully, I love taking down every piece of decor and letting my rooms sit bare for a few days. It can feel a little weird, but I swear by it. I think it lends to so much creativity when you do bring out new decor, even if it's not seasonal, right? Even if you're not decorating for Christmas, let's just say you're feeling stuck with your living room decor, take everything down for a couple of days and sit with it, and I guarantee you'll come up with some new, fresh ideas. I often get questions about our sofas. They are from IKEA. They're the Upland line, and I love them. They are great if you have young children or family. They have full-size sofas, sectionals, so no matter what size you need, it's a great option because being able to wash the slipcovers, especially with dogs, is so nice. I also love that they're easy to move around, so I can get under them and vacuum everything, get all that dog hair up that I was seeing in the sunshine, and it always just feels really good. I never want to start, but once I do, it seems like action definitely lends itself to motivation and just the ability to keep going. So I encourage you, get up with me today, maybe get something done around your home. As I was finishing up vacuuming this space, it was basically golden hour at this point. The sun is setting earlier, and this is how the room is looking with all the fall decor down, and it is ready for Christmas whenever I am, which is a good feeling. But I'm just gonna go through and remove any other fall decor elements, fall florals, fall candles, and pumpkins, of course, too. We have used our back porch space so much this fall, and it's been so fun having all the cozy pumpkins and mums and having it decorated, having fires, watching football. It is just the epitome of fall, and I've loved it so much. But it is starting to get a little chilly to be out here, so I decided it was probably time to take all the pumpkins down, go ahead and compost those, get rid of my dead mums and my other dead plants. I kept them going until October, but oh man, now that it's November, I don't have any motivation to take care of them. But just kind of straighten up. I did decide that I think I'm gonna put a tree out here. This space really is an extension of our main living. And even if we don't spend time out here sitting, it will look really pretty looking out from the kitchen and dining space. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that's a good idea? Let me know down in the comments below. Okay, moving on to the kitchen, I did have a little bit of dishes to catch up on, but not a ton. I'm just gonna get the dishwasher going, and it is dinner time, so I just whipped up a really simple chicken and rice soup. I have been making this often. I would say probably every other week at least. I shared it in my last What We Eat in a Week video, but it is just so nourishing and cozy. My kids love it, and it's really simple. You probably have most of the ingredients on hand. And so as I was taking down the fall decor in here. I also was just whipping up a quick dinner, so I wanted to kind of share that. So taking it all down, making a pot of soup. Oh, I just love this time of year. I have caught myself start to get a little bit sad about the seasonal change. I love fall so much, but I'm not a winter person typically. I've talked about this before. I'm originally from Florida, and so I'm like a warm weather, be outside, be active kind of girl. And as it starts to get too cold to be outside, I really start to get sad. And so I think that staying active, having goals, whether they're health goals or home goals, maybe getting decluttered and organized or getting fit in the new year, having some kind of goal to work towards through the winter, I think can be really beneficial if you struggle with seasonal depression. So that's something I'm being mindful of right now as I'm thinking about the winter ahead. But I had to share, the sunset was so beautiful on this evening. The sky was just gorgeous. And here's our soup. It was done in about 30 minutes, and I took a quick little break, fed myself and fed the kids. Okay, so you can see my process here. As I was collecting things throughout the house, I brought them all to my dining room table. I don't have a ton of decor in each room, so I don't need to do a tote for each room for fall. I just kind of sort it by pumpkins and fall stems and wreaths. I actually only have 2 fall decor totes, so I'm pretty proud of that. It's not a ton of stuff. But like I said, I like to put it all on the dining room table, see it all, and then organize it and put it away. I find this just to be the easiest process and something that just feels more attainable. It's also super satisfying to see it all in one place and get it put away for the year. And that way, next fall, when I'm ready to decorate, I can pull these totes out and it will all be ready for me. It's kind of mind-blowing how once I got all of the decor put away, I genuinely felt like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. Like, I love decor. You guys have been around long enough to know that, and I love cozy decor. I love a more, I don't know, lived in feel when it comes to our home. But I'm also so drawn to minimalism just because of the ease and manageability and how good it is for our mental health. So I'm always thinking more about how we don't need so much stuff. I don't know, it's been on my mind a lot lately. And so maybe I need to do a big declutter in the new year or something. But either way, wrapping up here, I was just vacuuming the rug because again, we had a bunch of decor sitting here. So I just wanted to get all the flower petals and that kind of stuff up. I lit a few candles, and then I just wanted to make sure the kitchen was clean before calling it a night. I had a few more dishes to do, and I wanted to wipe down the counters because there is no better feeling than the coffee prepped, no dishes in the sink, and a clean counter space to wake up to. Am I right? It's always worth it, even if it means staying up a few more minutes. Okay, it's actually quite a bit later now. The kids are in bed. I'm solo parenting this week. Caleb's traveling for work, but oh my word, it feels so good to have the main living spaces decluttered, quieted, and I can kind of just breathe and focus on a little bit more cleaning and organizing for the next couple of days before I pull out the Christmas totes. But I put almost everything away except for these hydrangeas, only because I think I'm going to use them in my Christmas decor. But we'll see. I put all fall decor away. There's none left in the kitchen. The great room, it's all put away. So I do think as far as Christmas goes this year, I'm going to do, I think, a wreath on the hood of it, maybe a garland. I'm not totally sure. It'll all depend on whether or not I end up doing garlands up on the windows. I may end up doing that this year, but you'll just have to stay tuned. And then I'll do another large garland on this side of the mantle. I can't wait for that. Definitely going to do some dried orange slices again this year. I think that looked so pretty last year. And then here in the great room, it's nice and bare. I am letting my couch cushions dry a little bit before I put them on. That's why they're not back on yet, but my tree will actually go in that corner. So I'll end up moving this table somewhere. And yeah, I'm super excited to decorate. Like I said, I think I'm going to take a few more days to kind of keep cleaning and organizing, and we'll pull out the tree here in a couple of days and I'll start with that. So stay tuned. I'm really excited. I'm doing garlands up there this year, as well as the stair banister. So can't wait. Well, on that note, I'm about ready to turn off all my cozy lights and blow out my candles and go to bed. This time change has me in bed so early, but it's good. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I know this vlog was a little bit short and sweet, but my hope was just to encourage you to take your time, to not feel overwhelmed with seasonal decor. You can decorate when you're ready. And the beauty of decorating early, if that is what you do, is that you can take your time and enjoy the process. So I hope this video was a reminder of that, but stay tuned because we are going to decorate really soon and I cannot wait. I'll see you really soon in the next one. Bye.